Bienvenue à toutes et à tous pour ce quatrième match de la journée. On enchaîne, on ne s'arrête pas. Et donc c'est la finale pour la troisième place de la compétition des hommes P40. And for this match, I ask you to welcome with a warm applause our three referees. We have Rocio Marmolejo, Stefan Vele, and Carola Denardi. Le public qui a applaudi les arbitres, c'est super. Et donc maintenant, un tonnerre d'applaudissements s'il vous plaît pour l'équipe de Suisse. Et maintenant, je vais accueillir chaleureusement sur le terrain l'équipe de France. Alors, du côté suisse, nous avons le capitaine Samuel Arbez, Laurent Ludy, Nicolas Salomé, Laurent Ulrich, Alex Hurliman, Jérôme Chopin, Marc Ulrich, Dorian Gillère, Denis Anser, Guillaume Charpentier, David Montero et la coach Samantha Urbina. Jouons avec l'équipe de France. Nous avons le capitaine Emmanuel Lettier, Ludovic Paris, Steve Renaud, Emmanuel Desjans, François Thibault, Cédric Gibert, Alain Angelini, Simon Lettier et Marie Henriet. Merci pour vos applaudissements and we can start the match. Le tirage au sort pour savoir qui commencera avec la balle. C'est la Suisse qui commence avec la balle. Félicitations. Donc installez-vous confortablement. N'oubliez pas que la buvette est ouverte. Vous pouvez vous y fournir en rafraîchissement, en boisson, en snacks. Il y a aussi des fruits. Il fait très chaud, donc n'oubliez pas de vous hydrater. Et installez-vous confortablement pour profiter du spectacle. À bientôt.
Take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. That's just what it is, yeah, I'm And here we are back again with the third and fourth place between France and Switzerland. Both teams lose their semi-final with Italy for the Swiss and United Kingdom for the French. So right now we will starting with the Swiss, which will going to play the first ball. They were going with Williman, which is going to 70, catch it by the guys in white, where luckily they got Lithier, second line, really easy call by the guys from the center side of Europe. The Swiss are trying now to call easy. As you see here, Monteiro, their star, going to Julie. And it was a nice point by the Swiss guys. Rudy, je suis désolé.
I'm so sorry.
You play it, keep calm, it's fine, you're alive.
Yeah.
It's totally correct. So, right now, we have now as well, just a moment, it's for you, Monia, to your beautiful mouth.
Yeah.
Now we hear, perfect, a good point from the Swiss. From the replay you can see as well. Arm really wide, going for the 45, was wide from the frame, so a good point by the Swiss. Take a breath, it's fine.
Yeah.
You're here, it's fine to have you here. Again, Lucas, for this match.
This game, third place playoff between the M40s. Who's going home with the bronze medal? I'm leaning in favour of Switzerland.
I do as well, but the funny story is the Swiss boys lose for 1 point with France. So it seems like the French have something in their defense, something in their attack, which is bothering the Swiss boys. But let's see if they started at home or if France still have the spark.
Yeah, I mean, Switzerland, they're really going to want to get back at France, prove that they are one of the best teams in their respective continent. And they do have a wealth of experience from both sides, being in the M40 category. So we will be seeing a lot of tactical masterclass, I'd say.
And just to give you an idea, the Swiss M40 play like more or less everybody in the tournament. Like, as you can see, all the team they have playing. And this make you understand how really as well the Master 40 is developing in Switzerland. They make a team, they play together, of course. They will not maybe playing in the high league, but still, playing is already a thing.
Yeah, and they would have had that experience as well from in their younger years that they can just draw on and just make constant right decisions that will benefit their team.
Just to give you an idea, I remember one of my first Geneve, which was in 2014, and I remember Monteiro playing for the Swiss team. So still, as you said, experience is everywhere around the Swiss guys.
Yeah, and the M40 category was very competitive in the group stage. There wasn't a single team that dominated and got all the wins. Every single team had at least one loss.
Like, for example, Italy with Switzerland, Switzerland with France, UK to Italy. So it's like everybody, as you said, at least one loser, was it? Yeah. In the moment.
A lot of competition between all the teams here. So good game we have ahead of us.
Because I have you here, and the match, it seems like on the way of Switzerland. Tell me about the match with Switzerland by yourself.
Well, Switzerland, they were an incredible team. They just passed and switched the ball so well, and trying to defend it is very difficult, just trying to get round to it. And their long balls, their passing is just so good. They do really exhaust you.
And what do you think will be your key point to take and learn it in this match, in the match with Switzerland, which you need to point it out with Spain?
Just passing. Because if you saw in that game, we had a few long passes to our shooters that weren't quite how we wanted them. Just drop passes. If we can cut that out against Switzerland, I do think we are strong enough defensively to give them a run for their money. Same for offense as well. It just comes down to who will make the less mistakes.
We'll see what will happen in the third match, which we will have after this and the next match, so you have time a little bit to warm up again. I think you already warm up a little bit for the match with Switzerland. I saw it was amazing show, by the way. Good 90s.
Thank you, thank you.
Good 90s, and as well a really good run for the money for the third place. Just to remember as well, UK has qualified as the men competition to the World Cup, so maybe next year a good trip to Singapore can be an option.
Yeah, we were all very excited about that when we locked that in. That was our goal going into this tournament, to secure Singapore, and we are aiming for third.
In the meantime, you see 7-2 to Switzerland. It seems like they studied at home what will happen with France, and now a given point to Team Swiss. Seems like France doesn't have the spark which they had in the match with Switzerland. No, yesterday was the match. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, but anything can happen. They can bring it back in a moment with the wealth of experience. They can change their tactics, figure Switzerland out, and just give themselves an easier time.
Right now, we have as well a good job by the Swiss. Severino catch the ball, pass into Lathier. Lathier high, catch it. Ludi goes straight with the shots, catch it in 2 times. And now we need to shoot. Let's see Angiolini, a good high wide, but Chopard is there.
Great team defending from both sides. Everyone supporting their teammates with their initial dig-ups and just getting that rebound. Fortunately, France there just don't get one, and it falls at the defender's knees.
Yeah, it was too long to distance from the line. He understood the shoot will not go in like straight to the line. Unfortunately, stomach, it doesn't close with the hand. This was the, I will say, mistake either. It's not really a mistake. It was a good shot. Paris, frame shot called.
Then on the Switzerland side, I'm seeing a lot of surnames I saw earlier in the men's category. So I do believe it's just a bunch of fathers and sons having a bit of father-son bonding at this tournament.
Spoiler, yes. No, but yeah, you see in Switzerland there's like family business in some ways. There are so many new players, new families, but still it's more like a family business. As a good punk rock band say at the time, but this time was Misery. Family business, so going straight forward with that. You see Montero, you don't see from the camera, but we see here from the booth. It's like, calm guys, 10-3, good point, but we need to keep this kind of level for the next 30 minutes at least.
In the meantime though, France get a great, calm, collected catch on the front line, read the shot perfectly, and we're just there for defense.
Traveling call as well by the referee, which means right now Switzerland can widen the gap. Game seems like from the France is more like calm and try to make the good calls. Switzerland experience and everything is more like a little bit more faster, which can be the changing point for the team of in the Alps.
Yeah, it looks like Switzerland came out swinging at the beginning of this game, and it's been a long tournament for both teams, so France and Switzerland are probably tired, and France weren't really expecting this pace straight off rip, I imagine.
Let's see as well, because it will be interesting to see if France can go forward. Heuleman, ball too wide from his chest. So Thibaut can restart on the opposite side. Lethier, high ball towards Chibet. Angiolini, shoot, really wide. The player which play for the Phoenix in France, but the team is so much near to Switzerland, so many times they know each other really well, and sometimes do so many tournaments as well with the Swiss guys. Point called, really well, fair play by the French.
Yeah, love to see that. Just what Tchoukball's all about, fair play and sportsmanship, and it's great to see it still being played at this top level of competition where both teams are fighting for that bronze medal.
This is really important as well for us, for everybody. Severino, catch the ball, pass in as well. Oh. Make me laugh because it was like, like a volleyball. He says sorry as well, but happened to the best, happened to the worst. So he's fine. He's well in this level. The knees down, guys.
Yeah, and again, great. France tried to call it a point, but the referees are still unsure, so they did go for a whoopsie.
Wait, whoopsie is, yeah, correct. It's a
Yeah,
Swiss ball.
shooter ball.
Monteiro. He was over 90, it seems like.
Yeah, great shot.
I know, was a 90 between number 4 and number 15.
France taking it down to the other end here. Long balling it back, cross to the right shooter. Pow shot. Just rebound off the defenders, not to a spot where the left shooter, Montero, can get another rebound on it.
You see, so Montero was like, gosh, I need to jump. I need to try to catch the ball because it was nearby him. So now it's coming again. Frame shot. Call it by the referee. Ludi, fortunate, catch the top of the frame.
Yeah, but there was good passing there from the Swiss side to create that opportunity.
This was a really good call as well because moving the ball is amazing. And it make you really opening, as you said as well, the gap between the defenders. So it will be an easy one. A good catch by Albert. Ludi. Montero is that. You can pass to him. It was shoot. Traveling, call it by the referee.
Yeah, France just going to take their time. They're in no rush. Despite being down in an unfavourable position, they know they still have a whole another 2/3 left to play. And the game can change completely in that time.
When you still have until, I would say, the 10 minutes of the third period, 10-point gap, it's easy to gain back the confidence and gain back as well the momentum to play that. So the Swiss need to step up a little bit. Good point catch. Ulrich, the left knees of Paris, as you see here for the replay.
It just went right in between them and hit his calf. So even if France did get another catch off the rebound, it'd still be a point just because of how well the shot was placed.
Real on ball passes by the French, but touched the line. Leffier, which in the end, it's funny how many players, like how much was the touch the line? It is like this, when in the meantime you could say like this as well, like you really jump inside.
Yeah, but I think it is nice that players are constantly trying to improve themselves by seeing how close they were, what they need to do next to stop that issue. And just great seeing that drive to improve.
Thibaut, Renault, they're passing all the balls. Now Lessier tried to shoot to Earlyman, chest. So good catch, stomach, sorry, good catch by the Swiss. So right now, Montero, underhand.
Incredible shot there. He hasn't gone through it so far this game, so the defense was starting to budge around more on that 90, that spin, that power shot, and he just went for that underarm, just right in that gap down the line.
And it is as well amazing how really, as you said, experienced, but really still keeping and still doing. What a catch! Still one pass for the French. It's time for Renault to make it shoot really high. Uliman doesn't have the ball. It's a point called by the referee. Montero exit and enter it. Ulrich.
So they need their passes. Great catch from the French team there. Just squatting down and getting it with their hands, not even using their knee pads.
Lisier as well. Second line. Catch
Incredible.
it. Earlyman now is trying to go with the 45-degree. Catch, no! The French doesn't understand each other. Unfortunately that, but still. Giulini. Paris. Here was too much wide. See how Ulrich, number 4, was too much there and in the middle.
Yeah, France just create that gap on their switching. It's just very good from them.
Wow. Ludi made a really amazing shot, as you will see now from the replay. Really just touch the right part of the frame of the trampoline and make a good zero. Was an amazing one. If you think the M40 should be not have that much of muscularity, which helped to make this kind of shoot.
Yeah, it's great that they can still do it.
No point called by the referee. So in the end of the first half is 18-9. Let's need to say we see the class of the Swiss player is a little bit more deeper than the French one.
Yeah, they have so much depth and variety. And they're just every shooter they have is a threat.
Je suis ici si vous ne me voyez pas. Bonjour.
And as you see from the momentum, still on one line, which means the Swiss still has all the time, all the momentum, all the class to make this kind of result. Guys, 2 minutes now, and we'll see you later.
Un drapeau signé par toutes les équipes. Si vous voulez participer à la tombola, vous pouvez aller acheter maintenant des tickets à la buvette. Et donc ce sera ouvert tout au long de la journée. Par contre, seules les personnes présentes au gala pourront participer au tirage au sort qui aura lieu lors du gala. Mais si vous voulez soutenir l'événement, vous pouvez aussi aller acheter des tickets. Voilà. So, important informations. Tonight, during the gala dinner, we will have a tombola to win a flag signed by all teams and all players. If you want to participate to that tombola, you can buy tickets at the refreshment bar right now. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the match. De rien.
Here we are back again with the second period. Don't be afraid, we don't leave you alone. And is, remember, 18-9. A frame called, no, is catch it right. Let's talk how the frame is called in this case. If there is one pass in the defensive line, in the defensive, when this frame, we call frame because you need to replay because it was one pass. But if it's a clean call, so is good to go.
Yeah, because if you use that extra pass in the defense, you just lose an advantage you have, and you can't really set up the plays you wanted to set up. Seems like there may be a bit of sweat on the court. The other referee just bring the mop over. and just getting rid of the sweat so it's safe for all the players on the court.
Most valuable player in this case is the referee. Maintenant, tout de suite, the French are like waiting to have the good to go. Ready to go. So remember, just wait for the time. Here is 14:26. So you see the time a little bit stopping, waiting to regain the time to restart as well. Hour is a good point by the French. A good low shoot. You will see right now. Ready on the D.
Yeah, it's great. Just very difficult to work with those shots as a defender. Because it's just right there, right where your fingertips are if your hands are low. Just hard to reach. Switzerland, though, in the meantime, great shot from the left-hander. Just brings his arm up and just goes in between the defenders. Kind of ended up being split as a 2 and a 2 because of Switzerland's passing.
It was a little bit late, I think, so Steve Renault in this case. So it was an easy one. Paris catch the ball, going really wide here as well between the two defenders. Was waiting as well, maybe more too close from Paris, so the 90 degree, but he leave the ball much more earlier, so that's why he's going for the 70 degree. So well done by Paris in this case.
Also just shot it right at their shoulder, so it's just hard to deal with because your hands are usually low, ready to receive the low shots. And if the shooter goes for those high shots, you just suddenly have to react and bring your hands up.
I remember when in my first years of Tchoukball, there was one of the guys which was as well a coach of the Italian national team. The idea was more by to have the hand on the middle, a little bit more wider so you can go down and up and moving on the way. But I mean, in the moment of was a nice underpass.
Yes.
Underhand.
Looked all, it was an aerial even. Wow. Seeing that at the M40s is very, very rare, but it's still a lovely sight to see nonetheless.
So now French with Steve Renault. Lessier to the opposite side. Need to shoot as well his brother. The Simon Emmanuel. Emmanuel make a wide, no, not really that wide, but between the two players.
Yeah, it looks like France have really started to get into this game now at the beginning of this second period. Just working on their shooting a bit and just picking the gap between the defenders, being really clinical with it.
Unfortunately, the French need as well to pop up with the defensive, because otherwise the Swiss will still keep the gap, and little by little mentally you will feel like you cannot do nothing.
Yeah, because Switzerland do just have excellent shooters who are more than happy to go point for point with France.
Point called by the referee, as you will see here, just doesn't get the ball in his hand. Monsieur Hansa, I read it well. So right now, again, obstruction by the French guys, which right now need to walk in more. This mistake can really help the French. Little ball to them, so a point can be happen. So it will be an amazing job by as well them, and timeout because it's mop time.
Yeah, I mean, the mopping does have to happen, unfortunately. While it may delay the game, disrupt the tempo, it is necessary for the players' own safety.
Better doesn't have an ankle broke.
Exactly.
The tempo and everything. We hear as well the referee say, I'm sorry. Don't be sorry, referee. You're doing just a good job.
Protecting the players, doing amazing out there.
This was on the fly or what? Okay, we cannot see, but was really a good job by number 11. Salome. They're trying to play with the three passes, as well as coming Ulrich. And a great point by the brother Laurent. Mark make the pass.
Yeah, just great power behind it. France about to collect it, but just can't exactly control the ball because of just how hard the Swiss are shooting. But it's good they're getting round into the right positions, and that could lead to a catch further on in the game. Now they are used to them.
Trying with a wide shot, Lethier, but it wasn't really the good choice. So now it's coming again, Ulrich, Angelini, Koth. Lethier going to Paris. And a high shot, really good, well done. Jumping from the shoulder of the player straight away to the ground.
Yeah, France have been playing better out this third, but however, it's just going point for point for point, and being down that much at the start, can they really afford that? They will need some momentum in their favour, but in the meantime, Switzerland with an excellent wide shot from the left-hander, incredible.
What I love it is how he was inside the field, more inside. He make the last jump, the last pass, and so the jump to go more wide. So to make this wide shot really well done.
I think he doesn't make it difficult for himself, and that's to do with the experience he has. He knows just how to do the shots easy enough for him and get it cleanly.
Uliman, he tried as well. Oh, he tried to put in the field the ball. Unfortunately, he was too much strong to shoot, strong as well the passes to the second line. So we have now a 9-point gap.
Right, just went really fast. I think that was an aerial in the end, actually. I see it here. Ooh, each other out, unfortunately, but got the point in the end, so. And I think the mop is being brought out again.
In which part of the world is the mop going? See that?
I think the mop might have the most appearances in International Tchoukball.
This week, yes. It was sometimes that we was really calling the mop time as the most important thing in the game. I want to have a picture with the mop.
Ah, I'd like to trade shirts with the mop.
Try to go fast, Uliman. Catch it in 2 times, now he's coming Lethier.
Yeah, the French defense just ready to get it off of their teammate's rebound and send it to the other end off the last pass and just get the gap in between the 2 defenders.
You see how was much more outside from the D because they understood the shoot was be higher, but unfortunately doesn't get in the end the ball in his hand, and this one was really nice.
Yeah, it's a great shot. Instead of going for that usual wide one, that forced number 18 wide, as you can see, just popped it more inside.
As we said, was the jump, because the jump now he was not going outside, but it was more going straight. So the shot was going to the 30-45 degree. So now Lethier, really high, catch it. Yes. And what I love to see, and what you learn from Tchoukball, see Uliman, he knows he has to shoot. He's already moving towards the defense. So to be sure there is someone there ready to defend in case the ball will be caught by the French guys. But luckily, high ball, second line, good point.
Yeah, just there, being there and supporting your team, just in case it doesn't go how you want, and you're just ready to help out. It's a great dig up from the front line, using his shoulders to get it up. It's a great run from the Swiss defender to get onto it. Swiss go to Hurleyman. Goes to that wide shot. Just couldn't quite get the contact with the frame he wanted.
Still 9-point gap between the two teams. Lethier to his brother. He's going for the 93rd line. Oh, position! Uliman with a dive. Is Uliman correct?
Yeah.
Thanks. Second line, Renault is there. Pass it to Lethier. Angelini, he can shoot. A good call. Frank call.
Yeah, great sportsmanship.
Okay.
The French player called his own shot frame. Both referees were insisting it was a point. However, he himself was like, no, not quite a point. and so gave it up and gave the honest call of a frame.
Hurlman now for Ludi. Ludi get a good point instead. Again, if we still want to see again the jump, no, we don't have the possibility. It's a little bit much more near, but imagine as well how he has the experience to say, I decide how to shoot from the jump. This is really important to understand that. Thibaut to Letier. Letier going with a wide catch it by Ulrich.
Yeah, great read there. Coming in from second line from the other end and just reading the shot as it's coming in. Very difficult. And yeah, great shot there. Instead of going for his usual wide shot, he brings the arm up high, powers it in there. You can see 3 of the defenders trying to commit round for that wide.
So now he's again France with the ball, trying to pass to Paris. Second line with the lob. Catch it. Understood by Chopard, which now going to the opposite side where there is as well Hurlman. He's trying to go wide. Angelini, no, it's Letier, which caught the ball. Angelini now with the ball passing to Letier, which is going with the 70, catching 2 times. Going to Ulrich, which he passing to his brother. He's going for the 90. It's a point called by the referee.
Yeah.
It was just a little outside from the D.
Yeah, just a great shot, just slightly over the line. So difficult for the defenders to catch.
We can call a whipsy, so ball back to France.
And let's see what they decide to do from here, whether they want to keep it with these shooters or looking to send it down to the other end.
So Paris, Letier can pass, he shoot, and it's a nice one. Still, he has the knees up. Ulrich, as you will see, the right knees was up, and so it was already much more easier for the French to make the point. 4 minutes till the end is still 11-point gap.
Yeah. It's a better period for France, although there is an issue currently at the moment.
I think so. There was a little stop timer, so they restart again. Oh, okay. Swap. The swap was like, can I go? Can I not go? Ooh. Guys, this is something between the 2 players, Letier and Angelini.
Got so close, just couldn't collect it because of the power behind that shot.
Letier tried to shoot straight. It's a really high and a good point for the Frenchman, which might another good call here.
Yeah, the Swiss did well to get a dig on it, but just didn't go exactly where second line typically is set up. So it's just unfortunate there.
Ulrich to his brother. Let's go for the 45, Angelini. Easy piece this time. Ah, too short. Too short this ball, so we go back again. With Ulrich straight to point. Kept up.
Yeah, great reflexes there. Struggled with it initially and then just managed to collect it in the end safely.
Really well done. Now we have, again, 12-point difference, which help the Swiss to be more calm, precise. Woo!
Great shot, wow.
Arias won. See?
Just jumped, caught the ball as it came in slightly too close to the D. So just had to jump before it and managed to get the shot off.
And this is the moment where France need to retain the momentum, because it was a good point, but you cannot make this mistake. Still 15 minutes, so easy to get back the 11-point difference.
Definitely. They just need to tighten it up and bring it back. And another shot, yeah. They're showing they are still in this. They have been a whole lot better this third, I think. Going from a 9-point deficit to just 10, so they've only down 1 point in this period. So it just goes to show how much momentum can change in Tchoukball.
It's a point. So right now, Ulrich might this difference between the 2 teams. two brothers are doing a really good job. So we still go to the right. A good shot, but not that good enough. So Monteiro to Ulrich. It's going wide. Point. Oh, I feel it.
Yeah, everyone's been there. Seemed like a bit of miscommunication there from the French team. Left Shua wanted to go for a play, but the defender wasn't quite ready for it.
How much is important to be always ready in tchoukball?
One of the most important things for you, because you never know what can happen. There's a lot of variables at play, so you just need to be ready to react to anything at any given moment.
And in my opinion, it's really important for the frame pivot to be ready to receive a pass, because either if you don't request to change to the other side, you could be called because the other player is like ready to say like, no, I pass to you because you need to go to the opposite side.
Yeah, because the shooters could see that they're not having much luck, and it might be more beneficial for them to go down to the other end who's having a whole bunch of luck, scoring a lot of points.
So right now I want to see momentum because Swiss widen up the gap at 13-point gap, and I imagine the last 2 seconds, last minute, it was, see, as I imagine, going a little bit up the momentum for Swiss because it was a nice catch, a nice ball. Still, the momentum seems like on the same level. Swiss still has the game in their hand.
Yeah, Sweden did start kind of easing up a bit, I'd say, or France just gaining on them, but Sweden, as you can see, just brought it back up, extending their lead even further. Just trying to see the game out.
Let's see what will happen in the third period. Everything can happen. Who will win the bronze medal? We'll tell you in a bit. Here we are back again for the third period. Let's see who will bring home the bronze medal. Who instead will see everybody going to the podium and just applaud.
Yeah, at the moment it appears to be Switzerland very convincingly so far. However, anything can change if France do keep this up. Going a point back already.
As a 12-point gap, I imagine as well. Now France want to keep it up the momentum with a good defense. They're trying to go with Montero, Ulrich coming for the 70-degree. Good catch by Steve Renaud.
Yeah, France are showing Switzerland have not quite just won the game yet, making a point and a catch there in succession.
Montero, good catch. This is why a good cut by Montero, like, calm guys, play easy, play simple. Killing time could be a good option as well, which really help a lot about that. So right now is a good point. Oh, no, was called
A frame ball on Alex Hurleyman.
Oof. So Salomé, Chopard, pass to Ulrich, going. Now, Charpentier, you need to shoot, and a point out of nowhere.
See, that's what we were talking about earlier. You always need to be ready in Tchoukball. And in that case, he didn't quite look ready. So he had to improvise on the spot and went for a shot. And it managed to work out in their favour.
So now it's coming. Letier touched the line. So a good call by the referee, which now give possibility to Team Swiss to get back to the 14-point gap, which will be amazing for them to keep France out of the run for the bronze medal. A good 70-degree, which, as you see, between the two players, Letier was not really on point.
Yeah, I mean, Switzerland probably will start to utilise that end because that has been their strongest end with their strike shooters.
So now Letier, he needs to revenge himself. A good catch by Ludi, which stopped as well the comeback from the French boys. Montero, he goes straight.
That's a great shot there. Going off his right foot, it was an interesting technique, but you do see it used every now and again, especially Bruno Remelief.
So now we go with Paris. Letier going to JB. There is a space. Space will use it. Good point.
Yeah, great passing from the French team to just create that space. You can see there, it's just huge. Defenders just had a lot to do to try to get around in time.
We're going Charpentier, Ulrich, Montero. Let's see what we shoot. 70-degree. Angelini or Steve Renaud need to be more near. But in this case, I will say the gap needs to be created and Montero is down point.
Yeah, if you give him a gap, he will find it and he will get that point. So you do just have to be very tight and compact.
He started to widen up the gap and now he's a 16-point between the two teams. As this was a given point, France need to start now to make something, some magical from them. Otherwise, I need to say, we need to start to think to call the game with a win from the Swiss boys, which right now has, and again, the ball.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of pressure on France going into this. Being down by this much in your last game of the tournament. Ooh.
Oh, 10 miles, yeah.
There, and the Swiss player has ended up injured. Gets up.
It's
looks
fine.
To be okay.
So a good one. Luckily for them, Paris, a little bit as well mop time as we have everything ready to start. Okay, let's restart as well the timer. Don't be afraid, we will start right now as well. Us. And a second line called, a point called. Very good sponsorship.
Timeout was called, but I don't think the French player quite saw that.
Yeah, they can swap. Okay, we go next. No problem. We can swap in the next point, because the idea is during the timeout I can swap or not. It was the question by the coach of the M40, Samantha Urbina. Okay, I say that I say Urbina in Italian because there is a city called Urbino, so it seems like so similar. Angelini now, a good point. And now the change will be done by the Swiss. Angelini, let's see how he moved more wide. He tried to keep the hand high, so to just make like a horizontal to the frame. Another point from Team Swiss.
Yeah, well, I mean, when the Swiss player came onto the bench, there was a whole bunch of high fives and smiles around them. Everyone seemed happy with their performance.
Renault passing the ball to the opposite side now to Lethier. A good call. The defender was not on the point and they didn't squeeze enough to try to get the ball. So now Swiss again with the ball, 9 minutes. Taylor moving the ball to the side. Ludi. Given point was called. Lethier called the point.
Referee seemed adamant that it was short, but it's a shame there. Player tried to give it, but not much you can do. The referee's word is final.
Yeah. It seems like as well the referee speak a little bit French. Seems like c'est les points de la Suisse. C'est la boule de la Suisse. Anyway, let's go keeping the game. We have as well Ulrich and Taylor is going for the 90. It's good second line.
Great power shot there from France. I thought I heard a whistle.
Yeah, me as well. I was like, what's going on?
Seems like the main referee may have accidentally blew it, and the point was valid for France.
A good catch by the French.
They just unfortunately dropped the ball in transition, trying to go too fast, just try to claw this game back a bit. And that is just the pressure getting to them. They know time is starting to run out, and they do need something big if they want to stay in it.
Pretty good work by Ludi, and unfortunately the defender, because it seems like the ball was in his hand, touching as well the stomach, and afterwards going up. And Renault straight with the point.
Excellent, just wide shot there. Going for it first time, which you don't really see, which is why your Swiss defense were very, very static on it, which isn't like them.
It's going to Ludi. Can go with a pass to his teammate, and now Chopard. Chopard! Really well done by the Swiss player, which gets between the two players of France for the 40 degree. Really well done, Renault. Now high ball to number 11, going to Lethier. Tries to shoot, but straight to the player. Obstruction called.
Yeah, the French did well to create the gaps. Unfortunately, shot selection just wasn't what you wanted it to be. It just ended up in the hands of Swiss defender.
So now Abe is going to pass really calm and steady. Montero can go to Ulrich. Ulrich will go for the 70 degree frame called. And this is another thing. I mean, you see now Swiss player are playing more calmly, not really trying to do something over what they need to do. They have the gap, they have the time on their moment. So why not play more easy game?
Yeah, because all the pressure currently is on France.
Every second, mean 1 second away for Cool Swiss. Third in the European Tchoukball Championship is coming now as well. Again, Ludi. Ludi for the 90 degree second line from Steve Renault. Gibert is going to shoot.
Excellent, just low shot there. Looks like the defenders were kind of still a little late. Just were expecting it higher than that, but France player did well to get it nice and low.
Given point called by as well by the player is going the gap now to 13.5 minutes. France need to step up again a little bit more. These bowlers could be something.
Yeah, they just need to clear out their mistakes and just pick up more shots. Because defense could make them win this. If they shut out Switzerland.
Rudy! This is a good break point because it makes the Swiss much more easy to get the bronze medal and the momentum as well. And as well, the fire is getting back to the Swiss guys.
Yeah, France were just on a streak there, and Swiss just put a quick end to that.
Train called. So now he goes through with it. Shoot. It's a good point by Ulrich. As you can see, waiting till the last to shoot, and a good on the line to beat the good 90 degree. Cellini to Lessier, passing to Steve Renault. Renault shoots high.
Good shot there. Swiss just couldn't collect it. Looks like he just had it, then it bounced in between them and just went behind them.
So now, going back to Monteiro. Second line is not there. Third line too far away.
Yeah, French team still giving it their all. Look at that jump, just trying to keep the ball alive.
15-point gap between the two teams. Gibert go to Lessier. Choukball called by Ulrich. Chopard going to Monteiro. Is going to Ulrich. Ulrich can shoot. And now, guys, we can say, because it's really too wide the gap. Swiss will end third in the European Tchoukball Championship. There is no way a 16-point gap in 3 minutes can be filled up by the French guys.
Yeah, an incredible performance from Switzerland in this game. Just being so clinical with their shooting and being very solid defensively. But France have still put up a very good fight. Well, unfortunately, just isn't quite enough to bring home that bronze medal.
And it all seems like the Swiss guys made a really good call to learn from their mistake, losing by one with the French, now winning and swinging really hard with the French guys, make them really like a team with, in the long run, could do much more. Lucky for the other two teams, there was really a long tournament, like a week tournament is just 3 days where you have to be concentrate every single moment.
Yeah, and it just shows the expertise that Switzerland do have, playing against France earlier, and as you said, losing by 1 point, to just learning their shots, how they defend, and just using it fully to their advantage here in this important game to get a convincing lead.
And now a good catch. Ludi will start to go. A good second attempt catch by this Frenchman. Now it's going to Lessier. Lessier. High ball call.
Great
by
composure.
Arbet. Traveling called to Monteiro. 4 passes was made it. Ooh, that was a good catch. Now it's going as well to Gillet. Gillet to Ulrich. Can do the 70. It was too light, Paris. And a good point by the Swiss altogether.
Yeah, incredible play all round actually. Just use of switches to create that gap. In the end, he had one player to shoot at, and then as a shooter of his caliber, I imagine he really fancies his odds.
As we have a mop time right now. Steve Renault and his teammate just waiting for the time to start, which is right now.
You can just hear the support for the Swiss team.
I imagine this is the daughter. We can hear from see Hot Swiss is the daughter of one of the players coming here to cheer for his father.
Great shot there. just ricocheting between the French players who can't deal with his power. And he's been incredible all game on the left shoe overall.
So right now, it's just a matter of time. It's going to number 7, going to Lessier. Back to number 8, Salome. Sorry, Thibault. Reading the wrong paper.
Who unfortunately does get a landing called. So Switzerland are going to take the breakdown. For another shot.
Too high, and Thibault was not there to call the third line. Dijon. Now we're going to Renault, passing to the side where there is Chibé trying to shoot. A good point called and a good shoot, as we saw here. Trying to widen up, and he did it really well.
Great wide shot there at the end. Swiss with the ball, doing long pass, using all their passes, taking their time. They're in no rush, and they get an extra point.
So now it's time for the French to try to make the last point of the game with Gibet, which might it, and is ended. Switzerland and third place. And
un tonnerre d'applaudissements pour l'équipe de Suisse, s'il vous plaît.
Bronze medal.
Qui termine
An
3e.
incredible game there. Switzerland definitely
De ces
deserved that
championnats
win. They played so well. And France also did incredible, put up a great fight. Both teams have something to be proud of with how they played in that game. And Switzerland will be happy going home knowing they've got themselves the bronze medal.
So now, guys, we take a short break and we're coming back for the ceremony.
Un tonnerre d'applaudissements, s'il vous plaît, pour les deux équipes. Donc, without losing any time, we are going to move on to the next match, which is the third place final in the women's category. Yes, it's going to start really soon because we are a bit late.